Hello and welcome to Tarot Insights for the week of May 5th. Cinco de Mayo starts off this week for us. All right, so let's see what's for the week ahead. Goodness, I got fly arounds here. Let's see if I can tuck them in. Okay, nope, they're still gonna fly around. All right, so we're gonna give it a little shuffle. And let me see if I can move this baby up a bit. There we go. A little shuffle. All right. Okay, so the energy for Monday is walking away from a situation that just isn't working. And you know, sometimes we have to do that. Sometimes we have to say, I gave it my best. I did the best I could do, and now it's time for me to walk away. And so Monday, that's kind of the energy of walking away from a bad situation and recognizing sometimes that that's harder to do. But in the long run, it's going to make life easier. When we look at Tuesday, things become clear. We're not under the moonlight. Things aren't confusing. Tuesday, clarity comes to light. You can see things more clearly. So if you've been a little confused, you may find that by walking away from something that's not working, it will bring the clarity that you need. Even if it's temporary, even if it's short term, sometimes that may be what needs to happen so that you can see clearly. And whether that means you go visit a friend or you take a walk on the beach if you're lucky enough to live there, or walk on in the neighborhood, just getting away and brings clarity by Tuesday. Let's look at Wednesday. Wednesday, maybe because we have that clarity, we're looking to the future. Wednesday, we're looking at long-term plans, not necessarily short-term, how am I going to get to the long-term picture, but the big picture. And so if you've been struggling being able to see the way out, you may find Wednesday is when you can do some of that long-term planning. Let's look at Thursday. Thursday, we're not getting help from other people. We're not getting support, and we may not feel very victorious. It doesn't mean we aren't victorious, but you may find people around you are not giving you credit, or you may not be able to see it yet. Or the other thing that this can mean, on Thursday, we are not able to get ahead. We're not able to get it going. Hey, Danielle, good to see you. Let's see what it is for Friday. Friday, we're paused. We're just going to stay on hold. Maybe we're regrouping. So Friday is going to be kind of an on hold day. And Saturday, I think we're going to be looking at saying, I'm just not feeling it. We may be looking at reevaluating or looking at how the energies can shift, given that we are focusing on our long-term plans, but maybe we do need to do some short-term things to get things moving in a better direction on the short term. Because we can know we're going in the right direction. Doesn't mean it's easy getting there. And when we look at the energy on Sunday, we're still on hold. We're still not moving forward. So let's just recap. Monday, walk away from a situation that isn't working, and that brings clarity on Tuesday, and we can focus on our long-term plans on Wednesday. But we're not getting the support from others that we need on Thursday, and it kind of slows our forward movement for the rest of the week. It's not necessarily the lack of support, but not being able to maybe deal with the fallout. So, you know, sometimes when we make a change, sometimes when we do walk away from a situation that isn't working, before we can move forward, we need time to process that. And that's what it looks like this week is. We get it done, we get out of the situation, we have the clarity, but then we just need to sit with it a bit before forward motion. I do think, though, that within a week or two, you'll be able to get that forward motion going. Just be patient with yourself. All right, well, that's the energy for the week of May 5th. Hope you have a wonderful week. And remember, sometimes it takes a little bit of resettling or inaction after a time of big action. And so don't judge, just allow. All right, bye-bye. Thanks, everyone.